We just got some great news in crypto and the overall market. We got some news coming out this morning that's causing a rally, and we have some key levels that we have to pay attention to. We have some key news that you need to know. And if you want to get these videos as soon as they're posted, I would say you should subscribe, turn that bell notification underneath the video. If you want to get this news even faster, you can join the Patreon underneath the video. There are also a couple links to Margex and to BitGet in case you want to make some leverage trades. A lot of people have been making a lot of money recently from that, going long, but just be careful. Make sure you know what you're doing. There are links to those underneath the video, to BitGet and to Margex. Now, we have Bitcoin pushing up to 21,500, really pushing against where we got to yesterday, and we got rejected right around this key level that we've been talking about. But if you hit it enough times, typically you break through, especially with some of the good news that we saw here today. Ethereum's also moving up over 1,600. So why is this happening? Well, we got some great news. The PPI came in and it declined 0.5% for the month. And economists surveyed by Dow Jones were expecting a 0.1% decline. So it just shows you economists don't really know what they're doing either. But this is great news showing that it declined actually 0.5%. That's a large decline, and it's much more than they were expecting. You can see just from last month, we went down from 7.3% to 6.2%, a 1.1% decrease over 1 month. And from the month before, we're actually down 2%. From the peak, too, we're down almost 50%. 11.7% was peak inflation for PPI, and now we're at 6.2%. So this is causing a lot of people to get really excited that the Fed might have what they need to start being a little bit more dovish. They're saying the Fed does not have to raise rates as aggressively as what they've said. And that's what the market's doing right now. It's repricing in what's happening based on PPI, based on CPI, based on new layoffs, based on the DXY. And that's why we'll probably see a nice rally day. Today, we got news that Amazon's going to lay off 18,000 workers. Yesterday, we got news that Microsoft was laying off 11,000 workers. This is almost the perfect ingredient for the Fed to take a step back, say, hey, there are massive layoffs happening. We have raised rates to a point where it's almost unsustainable for people to buy a house now. We're seeing inflation come down significantly. Maybe we can take our foot off the gas pedal. The DXY is also falling down to 101.76. The peak was around 114. So that's good news. Stocks are moving up on this PPI. You can see yesterday Tesla was up 7.5%. Now it's up 4% in the pre-market. So a lot of excitement happening right now. Could be the soft landing that we have been talking about, been hoping for, but we'll have to see. We're still, like I said, getting more news about layoffs happening, though the unemployment rate is still kind of low, or really low. The fact is that this will trickle out to other companies. If Amazon's laying off workers, that will affect other companies as well, because they're probably not getting the same business from Amazon then too, because they're probably cutting costs all over the place. We do need to be a little bit cautious though about getting too bullish. We have been rejected by this trend line over and over and over again. Hopefully we can break through about 4,000 on the S&P 500. We're pretty close to it now, and I think that will obviously be really bullish. Like I said earlier, typically, you bounce off of something several times, you get rejected. Eventually, you break through. You have to, right? You can't just keep on going down forever until we're at zero on the S&P 500. So hopefully we break through. That would be obviously really bullish from a technical perspective, and I think macro is looking better. Now, we also have some other things that we have to pay attention to. Of course, we could get a lot of shorts liquidated again, which could cause some great price action in crypto, but we could also see some bad things happen based on what's happening behind the scenes. Apparently, Genesis Trading is preparing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. They expect an announcement no later than early next week. DCG is doing all it can to protect the DCG name, even if it means sacrificing a portfolio company and its creditors. Some of their creditors include Gemini Earn, I should say. A lot of other companies, a lot of other individuals are tied up with Genesis as well. So this could cause some kind of ripple effect. But if we're going to have this happen, I'd rather have it happen when the whole market is a little bit more bullish, because maybe the excitement just swallows up some of those issues. Maybe it swallows up some of the people that are now losing their crypto, and maybe they're saying, hey, I can't miss this boat. I better buy some more before I miss out on a 50% move on Bitcoin before the next Bitcoin halving, for example. We'll have to see how this all shakes out, but right now I do want to get across that this is a very positive day. We could be rejected again. We could be rejected over here as well, but the overall landscape for crypto and for the stock market is getting better with news like PPI coming down so significantly. Let me know your thoughts about this underneath the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was informative for you. If it was, hit subscribe underneath the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.